Hello, everyone. I'm Remy. I'm the hackathon co-chair for Europe. Can you all hear me? Or whoever is there, can you hear me? Oh, and we are cool. Awesome. I usually know that when I use those headphones, people just go like, "Whoa, what's going on?" Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'll be posting kind of regular intervals, sort of a link to the um, landing page that we have, not the landing page, sorry, the sort of the registration page that we have for the hackathon. So with just like instructions on where to um, find things, and also if Crowdcast lets me. Apparently it doesn't. That's going to be interesting. There we go. Just a link to a HackMD document that will give you some instructions on how to set a few things up here and on Mattermost. Um, and the idea, because Crowdcast isn't allowed to have like many people on the stage, but if anyone, just any of you want to sort of like come up and chat and just feel free to just, you know, just raise your hand, say, yes, I want to come and chat. Otherwise, if I see a name that I recognize, I might just call you to come on stage and we can have a little chat, because otherwise I'm just going to be here on my own and that's going to be pretty boring. I mean, I have to admit that I've told most of the people on my staff that if I have dead time and I have to sort of kill that dead time somehow, I'll be making very, very bad puns. Yes, I think for the sake of everyone, you should definitely get on stage. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very cringy. I also know that we have a lot of newcomers to the hackathon format. Like I think for a lot of people, it's going to be their first time. So yeah, I would like to take the time to sort of welcome new people to this format. It's also an online hackathon, which is new for pretty much anyone in the brain hacking community. So we've never done this before, so we're going to see how it works. We'll figure it out. I'm wondering, where are you all connected from? Just sort of in the Europe, Middle East, Africa time zone, or are you like connecting from like, I think you should be, because technically you're the only people to have the email, but I'm just wondering if, where are you all coming from? Is it just mostly Europe, or have we been able to reach out to new places? Because we tried this. It wasn't that easy given the short amount of time we had to sort of like change the whole format, but hey, Malta. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I'm currently actually in Brussels. Um, Apparently, Matteo is not sure whether he's in Italy or in the UK. Quite a difference, I think. Yeah, I'm currently in Brussels. This is where I'm doing my postdoc actually. And we have a very sunny day today, so that's pretty nice. I guess I might be slightly overexposed. I'm sorry about that. As the sun moves, things should be a bit better, or I might just move to a different spot so that it's not as annoying. Ha! And I think I have one of my fellow team member who is around, because someone is also logged in with the OHBM Open Science group. So, hey Camille, welcome. You want to come on stage and keep me company? Oh no, you can't. You can't because if two people are logged in with the same account, meaning in this case the OHBM Open Science Crowdcast account, then you cannot have those two people on stage at the same time. Yeah, that's a bit of one of the tricky thing we discovered, so that all the people who are sort of helping are going to be logged in the same account, but you can only have the person hosting the show there. So we're trying things out. Well, if you really want to come on stage, Camille, I'm sure you can just like log in through Crowdcast with another account and then come and join me. That'll be fine. Hello, hello. Getting more people. This is cool. Yeah, thanks for the orchids. Actually, well, that one there is, I actually bought it recently. So that's a bit of cheating when you buy orchids, right? If you want to make believe you're really good at keeping orchids alive, you just go and buy new ones regularly because they're usually in full bloom when people, like when you buy them, right? But this one I've had for like more than a year now, and it's blooming again. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah, I've hello, Michael. Um, yeah, during lockdown, I've tried to sort of like make the apartment a little bit more just pretty. I think I had a bit of time for that. So I decided to buy a couple more plants to decorate the place. And I was always joking that because I live on my own, during lockdown, I ended up talking to the plants. They never replied, so I guess I'm still doing fine. So I think this is okay. Aha. So Camille, I have invited you on the screen. You should be able to come on stage, I think. Well, I mean, though it's early morning, so if you just got out of bed, maybe not everyone wants to just like go on stage when they've just like logged in onto Crowdcast. Also, that I can tell you that quite a few people on the team have been going on very little sleep in the past few days just to finish everything and organize things. And a few of us just couldn't resist to stay either up uh, super late or wake up super early to see how things were starting on the hub in the Asia and Pacific. And so, yeah, few people met there to see how it was going, and it was really interesting to see it start. So they couldn't do it with Crowdcast there because they had to because Crowdcast is not necessarily accessible in China. It was a bit of an issue, so they had to to adapt their workflow and use Zoom instead. So they've been using Zoom. And right before I arrived here, I was listening to the end of the Git and GitHub sessions on the hub over there, and it was fun. It seemed to work pretty well. So I'm excited to see how this is going to work. Good morning to all the newcomers. Ah, we got other team members who are going to be just as themselves and not as the official account of the OHBM Open Science special interest group. Good morning to all you people. So the way this is going to work is that Crowdcast has a system where even though you've just logged in for one day, you have a series of sessions that are going to be organized. And I think on the top left of your screen, you can actually click and it will show you all the different sessions that we're going to have today, right? And so what will happen is that at the end of this one, we'll start the next session. And the way this can be done, it can be confusing for people because they don't know how it works or why you should switch sessions. So it's not like a completely continuous stream, but what can happen is that when you start it as a host, when you start the next session, you can just click a button and take everyone who was in the previous session and just like teleport them in the new session that we're starting. So I think when at 9 o'clock we'll be starting the official welcoming session. That's what we'll do. I think that I will just start the next one and get everyone from this session to the next one, so you'll be transferred automatically. So hopefully you won't have to do anything. If everything goes according to the plan, which has been something I've been saying a lot lately, because there are so many moving parts to organizing these things online that you never know how it's going to go. I was a bit unsure of how things are going to turn out. But yeah, I mean, the overall idea is that if you things could be improved, if you see ways if you see ways in which we can improve things, just do not hesitate to make suggestions at any time. We can maybe adapting on the fly will be a bit hard, but I mean, there's maybe some quick changes we can try here and there. Plus, the whole spirit of the brain hack is that we can organize things. Things can be self-organized by the volunteers themselves, by the participants themselves. Just, you're just like, oh, we should do this, and then you end up and you go and do it. So I don't think anyone here will come to try to tell you, yeah, we shouldn't do that. Ah, I see that Camille's just said that that there has been a mention of GatherTown, which is this sort of virtual environment that the hub in Asian Pacific have been using for their socials. So a lot of people have been wondering how to recreate this sort of serendipitous meetings that you have with other people when you go to a conference, right? You cross someone in a corridor and just like start a random conversation, and that you never know might just lead to just a great project, or you join a random conversation, and there's this person that works exactly on the things that will solve your problems. And GatherTown is sort of a virtual environment that we hope maybe we're gonna try see if that works, and where you have this little avatar and you can only talk to the people who are in sort of in your proximity. And I think as well, you cannot see people who are too far away as well. So you sort of, and when you explore the space, you discover new people and you can start new conversations. So this is definitely something we're going to try. But we also try to set up a Jitsi, like just a Mattermost channel that we're going to be using as a welcome desk. And also it has with it a Jitsi room, Jitsi being a bit like another video sort of video chat, except that here I'm just the one talking to you, except on Jitsi it's a bit more like Zoom. Anyone can be You can have as many people as you want, except that it runs directly in a browser, which makes it a bit easier. You don't have to install Zoom and things like this, so it's sort of super easy to set up. So we've tried. We'll have this as well, so that's definitely something we'll be using. Yeah, we're trying a few different channels, see what works, what doesn't, and so that next time we'll learn from those different ways of doing it. Yeah, I'm kind of busy talking to you, so I will not be able to monitor all the different channels we have. So if anything happens on Mattermost, just please tell me here in the chat. I'll try to monitor this chat, which is already enough work for my underslept brain. All right, who is here? Anyone wants to come on stage? You can just raise your hand, say hi, please, me. Otherwise, I might just, as I said before, hey, it worked.
Finally.
Good morning, Camille.
Good morning. So it turns out Chrome is better. I couldn't connect with Firefox.
You could not connect with Firefox? I
No.
love Firefox.
But, yeah.
Technology, we love it, we hate it, don't we?
We hate it mainly, right?
Wow. We hate it, and then when it works, we end up loving it, right? It's like, yes, finally.
Yeah.
So how were things on the Asian and Pacific hub?
It was awesome. I just loved it. Yeah, I think just seeing the people, seeing the faces coming on Mattermost, then meeting in Together Town. I had never done that before. So I learned how to like walk around, just see people, see people with their webcam. Yeah. That was nice. And yeah, I think the Project Peaches, and then there was Chao Gan's train track session in Chinese. So I think,
that's true. Yeah.
And they're actually wrapping up in 30 minutes, so there's going to be a bit of overlap between.
Yeah, I think they had a bit of a delay on something, but eventually it worked well. And I was just listening to the end of their Git and GitHub session. It was interesting to see how it was working, and people actually making pull requests to the website. So yeah, people might not know that. I will explain very quickly. So. One thing that we've tried to set up for for the Git and GitHub part of the train track and the workshop is that one of the exercises that you can actually contribute to the website of the Brainhack event itself by adding an image there. So we've created this kind of venue page. Ideally, when you organize an event, you have a venue page that says where the thing is going to happen, right? So whereas in this case, well, there was no more venue, right? I mean, the venue is just like planet Earth. So it was like, hey, let's all send a picture from wherever we are and whichever part of the world we love, just to show that we all come from the same planet. And at the same time, it was a good way to create an exercise where people who had never used GitHub could make a pull request. So yes, that's definitely something I would try to sort of integrate people contributing to the website and to the hackathon itself in a very concrete manner. Stefano had a question for me. Some issue accessing the project lead channel, apparently. Yes, so we're also discovering new things about Mattermost that even though we've been using it for a while, we discovered that it doesn't exactly work the way we think. So Mattermost has this system where you have public and private channels. So if you just want to have you're working on something, you don't necessarily want to have everyone being able to just jump in, you can create a private channels. But converting a private channel into a public channel can be a bit complicated, apparently, because we ask the people in charge of running Mattermost for us to just make that private channel public. And this Mattermost tells us, yes, it is public, but people can still not access it. So yeah, it's weird. Yeah, there are a few things we still haven't figured out. It'll be fine eventually.
Okay. Looks like you have a nice coffee. I'm jealous again. Or tea?
And given how much I've slept, tea is just not gonna cut it, right? I mean, just like I was telling you the other day, right? It's like no. It's like it was like I don't have 5 cups of coffee a day. I only have one, but it's a 1 liter mug every day. That's how I roll now.
Do you know if Selim is around? Should I try and ping him somewhere?
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
I'll try and Mattermost.
Yeah, I think he was up late last night, also checking some technical things with Ishil and Annabelle on playing videos as well through Crowdcast.
Oh yeah.
They have found a way to do it, which will not involve just like praying to the gods of technology. Apparently, there's a simple way just to use an app that will just play the thing for you through on your computer. Apparently, yeah, I sort of at some point I was like, I need to sleep. I will let you gang figure it out because I need to at least have like 3 hours of sleep. That would be good. Well, Sophie, you're having a much healthier breakfast than I have. That's for sure. I'm on just coffee with a bit of milk in there.
Is that your breakfast? This is no breakfast. This is coffee break.
Yes, I know. You think I had time? Like I had to fix something on the website this morning, and then I had to I was attending the end of the session of Git and GitHub because so Stefan and Saskia Bollman, who have recorded the Git and GitHub session for us, were like, oh yeah, and like I've accepted a pull request on the website now. The image should be on the venue page, and it was like, and Stefan was like, and I refresh, and it's not there, and I refresh, and it's not there. So I was like, yeah, it's a bit slow on just like updating a website. Give it 5 minutes. So it was like I was like, sort of like have to check with people, making sure that there are a few like things they don't know about it. You have to sort of tell them like, yeah, I'm sorry, this is well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I have another one of those things. So when I joined APAC in the morning, I had quite a few people who didn't got the email with like the connection instructions, which is pretty bad because that's the only way you can access to the meeting. Yes. And turns out our email for a lot of people had been into their spam folder. Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, they say that in Australia, like emails coming from Europe, they are considered suspicious sometimes, and they more often go into the spam folder. So that's what happened to us.
Oh wow! Sorry, I just checked the. I just tried to reduce the windows on which I'm talking, and right behind that is the window with my emails, and people submitting pull requests on the website has just gone a bit crazy. So I think the web team is going to have fun just going through all of that later today. And then when I mean the web team, I mean sort of Doreen and I think. No, I think we managed to enroll Chris from the APAC hub on this as well.
It was so nice to meet the APAC team this morning, like finally putting moving faces, because we've seen faces, we've seen pictures, but like actual people, that was really nice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, same. Like first thing I did was go directly into Gather Town to meet the welcome team, the welcome desk team. And it was funny because I think they did not expect to see me there. They expected someone from their hub, and they were like, "Wait, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be sleeping or something?" I'm like, "Well, we've been chatting for the past 3 weeks, so I figured like now I get the chance to actually see you. Let's just do that."
Yeah, and I look forward to do that for Europe, Middle East, and Africa later.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah. Hey, Austin. Good to see you here. Yeah, also a general warning to the crowd. My laptop on which I am right now is a bit strange, meaning that the camera is not at the top, but it's at the bottom. So it's not that I don't want to look at you in the eyes, gang, but it's just that it's weirdly set up. So I'll try to make my best to just look at you like this. But if I forget to do it, don't take it personally. It's not that I'm trying to avoid eye contact or something.
For me, it's the same, but my webcam is really high. I usually look a bit down. So then between you and me, we will make a good middle ground.
On average, we'll be looking at people in the eyes. That what you're saying?
Exactly.
Okay, good. I like
the idea. Doesn't work like that, no?
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, definitely. That's why I try to systematically avoid eye contact a bit too much on the right, too much on the left in real life. So on average, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's really how I do it. Oh yes, by the way, all of this session is actually on YouTube, I think. See if I remember correctly on how it was set up. So, but the next one will not be. Oh, actually, I remember there's something we're supposed to do on this session. If you are a project leader, I'm going to ask you to come on stage so you can check how your setup works, because for the next sessions, you will be coming on stage to actually be presenting your project. So we do have some project leaders in here, I think, because Stefano, I think you said you were in the project lead team, project leaders team. So I'm just going to call you on stage, and we're just going to make a little check that everything works. Make sure that you can present your share your screen and everything. We'll see how it goes. So Crowdcast only allows 4 tiles on the screen. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, good. Oh, good. I have to say it's the first time that I wake up at 8 a.m. in the morning. Well, a bit earlier in quite a few months, but it's good.
Okay.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, so your body is just like, what are you doing to me? What is this?
Exactly.
Give me a warning.
Yeah. Yeah. But I have to say, excitement for Brainhack wins over lack of coffee and sleep. So
Right. Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, for quite a few people, I think yesterday in the team was like, okay, you have sort of the pressure from like organizing everything is sort of slowly coming down because the thing is now starting it, so it will roll a bit by itself. So there's only so much you can do. So and so you're like, okay, now I can relax. But at the same time, you have the excitement of like the thing starting, and you go like, no, I cannot go to sleep now. So it's just this really weird mix of just different things happening. It's fantastic. Cool. Do you want to do a share screen? Have you been on Crowdcast before or never?
Yes, actually, doing the brain web, but honestly, a bit of time passed.
Okay,
since.
so I think it should be at the top of your screen. You should have
Yes.
something that allows you to share screen, and so you can show how things are.
So let me see. I'll try to look. Just say again. Where would the share screen be?
If on the top of your screen, you should have like something that allows you to share screen right next to. It's not there.
Ah, yeah. Okay. It's for me. It's on the. It's on the video.
Bottom left.
It's on the video.
Oh, it's on the video itself. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Seems to be working.
That works.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
Good. Okay, so that will be after the welcoming session. We'll have all the project pitches, so you'll be able to just like pitch and just give us a little introduction to what you're planning to do. Cool. Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Now no problem. Now I need to find another person to call on stage. Who do we have? Pick me. I'm picking you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes,
Sorry
definitely.
for the angle. I have apparently the same problem as you.
That's okay.
And for sharing screen, you said it was...
When you go on your video, there should be something appearing at the top that tells you.
Ah, okay, I see. Actually not.
Nope.
Set notification.
Morning, Houting. Welcome. On your webcam stream, that's what it says. That's what Stefano says. Okay. Thank you, Stefano. I must be butchering the pronunciation of your name. I'm so sorry. Yay! Brilliant. Fantastic.
And can you see slides?
Yep. We're all good.
Ah, cool.
Cool. Okay. So who is next? I think someone else wanted to go up. Yeah, not everyone has their name on their icons, so I'm a bit confused as to who is who.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry for the video quality. Really bad webcam.
That's fine. As I keep saying, for the next World Pandemic, we'll all be super organized and we'll have top quality equipment for this kind of thing. So no problem.
Okay, so share screen, and we can share that.
Yeehaw.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, that's working. So
cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, that will make everything much easier for the product pitches because then everyone knows how to jump in, share their screen, and we can just go boom.
Cool.
Awesome. Okay, who's next?
I think Edina said she wanted to. Oh no,
yeah.
maybe. Sorry, I'm looking.
I think Adina.
Georgios first.
Oh,
Saying
sorry. Did I skip someone? Oh yeah, Giorgio. Sorry. I've called. Well, actually, I'll.
He's
I'll
saying
call
no,
you
no
right
now.
after.
Hi.
Hi,
Sorry,
Edina.
I skipped the line.
That's okay. Camille and I are French. Skipping the line is a national sport. So that's we will never blame you for that.
I remember being in the UK and realizing like people just queuing for the bus, and I would just go straight to the door, and then realizing, oh my god, they were all queuing. But just, I mean, there was a hole in front of the entrance, so I just got onto the bus. I mean, that's, well, no, that was not okay.
It worked out well for you. I'll try to share my screen. Let's see. Okay, does that work?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, thank you. Then
Wicked.
off to the next person. Okay, how do I? I don't know how to stop.
There's a big red button that says, "Just get me out of here." There we go. That was that button. Who is next? We're looking for people who are leading a project. We want you to come on stage and try sharing your screen. So if you're a project leader, please wave a hand, say pick me, pick me, pick me, or just, I don't know, do the equivalent of a funky dance in the chat, and we'll call you on stage.
I have a few people again who have connections issue. If someone reach out to you and say they can't connect, can you please ask them to just send me their email on Mattermost, and I'm like sending personal invites just to cover for that. I think our email tool had a few issues for some people. Don't know why. But we're working on it.
Next time we'll be ready, right?
Exactly.
Hey.
Hello.
So since it works, I'm gonna try. So I have to click on the share button. Huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Where is it?
Okay. Okay, so you should see my screen.
Yeah, we do. You're all good.
Okay, perfect.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. I think that so that people know in which order they're going to be called on stage, I'm going to be sharing the sort of listing that we have made of all the projects. I'm going to put that in the chat. And the way we've done it is that we are just going to come on stage the first people who have submitted their project, and we're just going to go in chronological order that way. So yeah, I've just put the link there. Hopefully you should all have easy access to this. And we are the EMEA section, so the Europe, Middle East, Africa. And this is going to be the order in which the projects are going to be. Actually, maybe I can share my screen to explain that. I'm going to share the entire screen. Yes, I am screen sharing. Fantastic. Cool.
Hello. Yes. Okay, you can see me now. Okay. I don't know, how do I share my screen? Yeah, that's perfect. Good. Um, okay, so let's do entire screen. No, maybe not entire screen. Yeah. Okay, so if I do this, you can see my slides. Okay, that's so I only have a few slides, like 2 or 3, no more. Okay. So I'll leave. Okay. So I'll just leave the place to somebody else, I guess.
Okay. Good morning. Can you hear me? Yes, allow. Permissions. Can you already see my screen? Oh, okay. I couldn't select which screen, but okay. Okay, fine. Thank you, and I'll see you later.
Yeah, we do the same thing next year. Well, the OS SIG is fun. Maybe it's a good time to say that. And this, yeah, we'll share more info on the wrap up of the hackathon, I believe, about the election. So stay tuned. And if you want to chat at any point, just feel free to reach out to us on Mattermost or someone else. Hey, hello.
Hey, how are you? It's really great to see you all.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to see you as well. Like, it's nice
Thank
to see
you.
faces finally.
Hey. No.
No, first time. Yeah, no, we are very organized, but first time we meet is on stage. Fine.
Wow. It deserves a special effect. No, your statement requires a special effect of like boom, with clap and something like that. Yeah, perfect. Sadly. Wow. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. True. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay. Yeah, Neuromatch Academy is a great, fun project. Uh, if you heard on Twitter Neuromatch 1 and 2, it's a conference format, but in the style of both unconference and the meeting one-to-one with the mentors, and it allows the students to learn from mentors, matching them one-to-one or in groups, so do the projects and ask their questions. And Neuromatch Academy would be the 3-week version of that. There will be introduction part and the project part, and their students got accepted to interactive part of the Neuromatch Academy, and it's really exciting. I'll be one of the TAs there. I'll be teaching some Python, hopefully, if I remember, and looking forward to that fun. The great thing is it reduces the effect of the pandemic here, and it allows you to reconnect with your field and the great researchers out there you see and admire on Twitter. You can just interact directly, and it's one of the greatest aspects of the Neuromatch, as far as I could tell. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It started with first neurometry registration was ended at 2000. Second ended with 3,000. Now Neuromatch Academy had 7,000 people. Whoa, yeah. It's hard to imagine this much of people around doing things with such organization. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For the Chinese, there's different hub. And there are TAs from several countries, like me, I'm from Turkey. So there will be translations if if it's required for students for their better understanding. Yes, yes, but not on this computer. So I'll be switching to computers. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. So in next session, would we be sharing? Sorry. Oh, I need to test that. So let me quickly try that, because at the first test I was the host and I was sharing, so it worked. It only works on Windows. That's the issue. So I need to switch another computer. It can work on Mac. It's also tested, but my main machine is the Linux, so not tested that yet. Need to check that as soon as possible, because what I do is the only screen sharing, and while screen sharing I'm visible, but my speech is the video sound. I won't be I will be visible but not be heard. It will be really useful if you use your name as the list. Oh, it's a nice point to know. Hey. Okay. I'm just trying to do the thing you told me, so I'll be trying to log in as soon as possible. We'll test on other computer if it works. Yeah, but I'm trying that with my account. Yeah, let's try it on the video session because it keeps sending me emails, so I couldn't log in right now. Yes.